2, 1.
Let's go all day, baby! Hey! We need it. We got it. Scoreboard, Mo.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Gage Stadium on the campus of Rogers Heritage High School for another night, Friday night, of high school football where your Bentonville Tigers have traveled to Rogers to take on the Heritage War Eagles. Hello, everyone. I'm John McElroy, and as always, joined with my partner, Donnie Payne, and we are ready for another week of 7A West Conference action. Well, the Bentonville Tigers come into tonight's game 4-1 overall, but more importantly, 2-0 in 7A West Conference play. Well, Donnie, the Heritage War Eagles, kind of the surprise team of the 7A West, coming in here tonight with an overall record of 3-2, but 1-1 in conference play. And Donnie, the Heritage War Eagles last week, their first conference win in 33 games, and new head coach for Heritage, Eric Munoz, has got these guys believing, and boy, they've got a big one tonight against the Bentonville Tigers. I want to bring my partner, Donnie Payne. So, Donnie, interesting matchup tonight. Of course, Bentonville doing what Bentonville does, 2-0 in the 7A West with wins over Harbor in week 1 of 7A West Conference play. And then last week, Bentonville gets off to a slow start against Fort Smith Southside. But once again, a third quarter where Bentonville just exploded offensively and cruised to a 48-14 win over Fort Smith Southside to go to 2-0 in the 7A West. But, yeah, they come over here tonight and just talk a little bit about this matchup tonight.
I mean, John, like you said, Heritage, first conference victory in their last 33 games against Harbor. And, John, Bentonville, even if Bentonville jumps out on this team, Heritage was down twice last week by 17 against Harbor, got down 17 points twice. Obviously, this team's not going to quit, but we've seen Heritage teams before. You get them down, that's kind of the end of the game. But obviously, this team, they believe in their new head coach. And like I said, they came back from down 17 points against that Harbor team twice to win that game last week.
Yeah, you look at what Eric Munoz has done over here. Heritage is already, as I said, 3-2 on the season, won 3 games this season. Donnie, I did a little research today. From 2017 till now, Heritage had won only 3 games in that span of years, but already they've totaled 3 wins for the season up to this point. So, what a turnaround by Eric Munoz coming in as the new head coach here at Heritage. But let's talk about the Bentonville Tigers. 2-0 in the 7A West, and big win last week at Fort Smith Southside. A game that didn't start particularly well for Bentonville, but I'll tell you what, once Bentonville got to the halftime, I think there were some conversations had at halftime. Bentonville came out strong in that third quarter and, like I said, cruised to a 48-14 victory.
And, John, keyed by the defense, a few big turnovers. JT Temesco had 2 big interceptions last week, one of which he returned inside the 20-yard line and put Bentonville within easy scoring. I think scored on the next play after the interception. And I just had noticed JT was the Farm Bureau Player of the Week this last week, and also this week just committed to go to Air Force and play for Air Force.
That's right. Some big news concerning number 3, JT Temesco. As you said, Donnie, has committed to the United States Air Force Academy. He's going to play football there, and, I couldn't be more excited for that young man. I've known him since he's, as they say, a youngin', and boy, it is good to see JT going to play at the next level, and what an incredible institution the United States Air Force Academy is. And so we're very excited for him. But, he played big last week. You said 2 interceptions, but Johnny Pike from his safety position, he took one, almost went to the house with one last week. And, that defense, I think, gave up a score after 4 plays on that initial Southside possession. But, man, that defense for Bentonville really dug in and held Southside to 7 points from that point forward. So the defense really getting it done. You mentioned JT, you mentioned Johnny Pike. I thought Ben Pearson had probably one of his best games of the season. He seemed to be everywhere last week. And so that's one of the things I'm liking right now about these Bentonville Tigers, Donnie. It just seems like this defense is getting stronger and stronger and stronger every week.
Well, we talked about it last week, John, that a lot of these guys are first-year starters. Bentonville graduated a lot of starters from defense last year, and you can see now that we're into the 5th game, they've started to gel. This will be the 6th game. You can see that defense has started to come together and gel. And in the last 3 games, I think they've only given up 14 points in each one of those games. So it's just you had a young defense and not a lot of starters out there, and you're starting to see them get that in-game experience, and it's starting to make a lot of difference, and you can tell.
All right. Well, listen, we're going to go ahead and take a commercial break, and when we return here on the Bentonville Tiger pregame show, we will talk about the Bentonville offense. We are just about 12 minutes away from kickoff, so let's step away for a commercial break. We'll be back in a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
It was raining.
That teen was texting.
The deer was crossing. The guy was looking at his maps.
At Bob Morey's Auto Body, no matter the excuse, they'll fix it for you.
Look us up on the web, call or come by now. Make sure you pay attention. Watch out for that. Bob Morey's Auto Body. It's your car. It's your choice.
Choose wisely.
At BobMoreyAutoBody.com.
Hello, I'm Jason Ho, General Manager of McClarty Daniel, Bentonville Ford. Want to go over you your customer order experience at BentonvilleFord.com. What we've been able to do is we can now custom order your vehicle specific for you. You'll know everything about your vehicle. It's built by you, customized by an expert, and then sent to the manufacturer and built specifically to all those needs. And just like all e-commerce purchases, you're now in the driver's seat. Build your Ford today at BentonvilleFord.com.
There are memberships for all kinds of things today. But what about being a member of the family? What about being a member of the community? What about being a member of humanity?
At Grand Savings Bank, we believe that life is grand. We empower our team to support the needs of our local communities and are dedicated to delivering the very best financial expertise to our customers. Like you, we live here, and together we positively and powerfully impact our communities. With 11 locations serving Northwest Arkansas, Northeast Oklahoma, and the River Valley, we're proud to be your community bank. Come talk to us today at Grand Savings Bank, where life is grand. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, we are back here in Rogers, Arkansas at Gate Stadium on the campus of Heritage High School, where the Bentonville Tigers are getting set to take on the Heritage War Eagles. John McElroy, Donnie Payne, and just before the break, Donnie, you and I were talking about the Bentonville defense, which is really coming on in these last few games. But let's talk a little bit about the offensive side of the ball, Donnie. Last week, the offense, 14 points in the first half, probably missed some opportunities. I don't think Jody Grant was too particularly pleased with his offense in the first half. But, man, once again, they exploded in the third quarter en route to a 48-14 victory. Boy, when this offense gets clicking on all cylinders, they can really get it done, Donnie.
Well, John, and, it's offense has been led by Carter Nye this year. Carter's got he's thrown for 1,183 yards, 15 touchdowns, and here's the key stat for me, John, 1 interception. So he's 15 touchdowns with 1 interception. Josh Ficklen's got 712 yards rushing and 13 rushing touchdowns in these first 5 games. And the receivers are contributing. C.J. Brown's the leading receiver, 20 receptions, 442 yards, and 6 touchdowns. And John, they can score. This offense can score in a hurry when given the chance. They are explosive.
Absolutely. You talk about Josh Ficklen. Had a little trouble getting going in the first half against Southside last week, but, you know, number one, he is tough to keep down for long, and I expect him to have a big night here at Heritage now.
Hey, last week's one of his lowest totals, John. He ended with only 116 yards rushing last week. So,
boy, only 116 yards. And Donnie, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Josh Ficklin has gone over 100 yards in each of the games he's played this year. And, man, what a performance he's had. So, as we can see out here, it looks like as we're looking across the way here, the Heritage War Eagles are coming out of their indoor facility. We're here on the home side in the home side press box tonight, and it looks like the captains are getting set to meet at midfield. For your Bentonville Tigers, your captains are going to be number 86, Lachlan Rowling, and number 58, that's Aiden Lynch, will be your Bentonville captains. For the Heritage War Eagles, that's going to be number 12, Carter Hensley. He's the Heritage quarterback. Number 23, Chris Incal, and number 90, Knox Weindorf. Those are your Heritage captains. So you can see the captains now coming there at midfield. And we are just about 6 minutes away from kickoff of tonight's game. The Heritage War Eagles have made their way now onto the field, and across the way, the Bentonville Tigers have yet to emerge from the locker room, but they should be coming out pretty shortly. Donnie, we'll look down here and see if we can, got a good shot there. That's Ben Nickley on our main shot tonight. I'd like to thank Catherine Lopez, our student live stream crew. She's on the production board here tonight. And Sophia McMood and Emily Payne, they'll have field shots from down on the field as we move throughout the game. Looks like the War Eagles have won the toss. They have deferred their option to the second half. So they will kick it away to the Bentonville Tigers, and the War Eagles will play on defense first. The War Eagles have chosen to defend the north end zone here at Gates Stadium, and they will kick it to the Tigers, who will be moving out of the south end zone toward the north end zone. Well, Donnie, let's go ahead and look at the conference standings. I think we can pull those up here. Yeah, you can see them right there. Bentonville now 2-0 in conference play. Of course, they've got Heritage here tonight. Rogers at 2-0 with a big victory last week over the Fayetteville Bulldogs. They were at Bentonville West tonight. And, Donnie, that's a score. We're going to try to keep our viewers updated on that one. I think that's a really interesting matchup right there, Rogers and Bentonville West. Then Bentonville West coming in at 1-1. Fayetteville 1-1. They're down at Fort Smith Southside tonight. Springdale 1-1. They take on crosstown rival Springdale Harbor. Rogers Heritage 1-1. And, of course, they've got the Tigers here tonight. And then Southside at 0-2 and Springdale Harbor at 0-2. Both of those teams looking for their first conference victory tonight. I'll tell you what, that's going to be a tough time for Southside tonight at Harmon Stadium in Fayetteville. And it's going to be an interesting matchup, Springdale and Springdale Harbor right there tonight. That should, I think that's going to be a real competitive game.
John, I think, just looking at the schedule, that Rogers-Bentonville West game is probably going to be the most competitive game on the schedule tonight. And Rogers is 5-0 currently.
The first time they've started 5-0, I think, since 2006 when they made that run to the state championship game. So the Mounties feeling very confident right now, so that'll be interesting to see what the Wolverines can do against Rogers tonight.
And Rogers got their first ever victory over West last year, John, so they're looking to make it 2 in a row over West.
All right. Well, Donnie, looking across the way, I see the Bentonville Tigers coming out of their locker room, approaching the field.
New combination tonight in uniform, John. White top with black pants. Usually it's white and white. I like the look. I like the white with the black pants, black numbers.
Yeah, Bentonville, I think we'll have them come into the camera shot here in just a moment.
Notice a lot of players are going to have pink tape or pink wristbands. It is the pink out game tonight for breast cancer awareness. Both sides decked out in pink in student section.
All right, and here come your Bentonville Tigers. White jerseys, black helmets, black pants. And we are just about set for football here from Rogers, Arkansas. There you see JT Tomesco and Trevor Martinez coming out there. Good to see Trevor back in action. Donnie, I don't think we saw him in action last week at Southside, but good to see number 67 suited up again and ready to go.
I dressed out, and be interesting to see, John, last week JT was back on kickoff and actually had 3 kickoff returns and 50 yards in kickoff return yardage. So just another weapon if JT's back there, or if it C.J. Brown and Josh Ficklin and JT, or C.J. Brown and Josh Ficklin and I can't remember who else has been back there.
All right. Well, here comes the kickoff return team for Bentonville. And while we got a moment, I'd like to thank our presenting sponsors, Bob Morey's Auto Body and Foster Roofing. They are critical in making these broadcasts possible. So we thank them very much for their support. All right. And the kick is away. It's a low line driver. It's going to be taken at the 13-yard line.
That's JT.
JT Tomesco. He's going to cut out to the left. JT's got some running room, and he's trying to turn on the speed. Tries to cut it back, crosses midfield. And JT Tomesco is going to take it from his own 13 into War Eagle territory. He'll be finally taken down at the 45-yard line. So a great return already for number 3, giving Bentonville fantastic field position to open their first offensive series.
You always like when you start on the other team's side of the field.
Folks, you can see our clock camera is just a little tilted there. We'll try to get that fixed maybe during a commercial break. 11:50 just underway here from Rogers, Arkansas. Carter Nye, he takes a snap, fakes to Ficklin, throws it out. That's Rivers Wiseman with the completion, and Rivers Wiseman's going to carry it down to the 35-yard line. That'll be about 10 yards. And let's see if they signal for moving the chains. Yeah, they're going to call that, well, I thought he gave this, they're going to call that 1st and 10. So 1st and 10, Bentonville from the 35. Quickly, Bentonville going to run tempo. Carter Nye fakes once again to Ficklin. Nye's looking to throw, throws to his right. He's got a receiver, and that is complete. And
CJ.
That is C.J. Brown, number 2 on the reception. Nice route there by C.J. Brown. Good throw by Carter Nye. And Bentonville has the ball down at the 20-yard line, 1st and 10 Tigers. This time 2 receivers to the left side. Offset pistol. Carter Nye now once again throws to his left. It's complete to C.J. Brown. C.J. Brown is going to cut in. He's at the 10, still on his feet. And C.J. Brown is going to get to the 8-yard line before he is finally taken down.
Well, John, that's 3 straight play action fakes to Josh Ficklin, and they're just hitting these quick passes for big yardage. Heritage is giving a really big cushion to our wide receivers.
So 1st and goal, Bentonville from the 9-yard line. Q Brown, C.J. Brown split out to the right. Ficklin in the backfield. Nye takes a snap. He's going to throw out in the flat. That's Eli Brooks, and Brooks is just stopped short of the goal line. Now, there was a flag thrown in right at the end.
I think our wide receiver is going to get called for holding, John.
Well, they threw it right at the goal line. And that is, they're walking it back from the 1, and they're going to spot it just past the 10. And Donnie, correct me if I'm wrong, but it'll be a replay of the down, so it's basically you lost a yard on that, and you get to do it over.
Yeah.
But it negates a good catch by Eli Brooks. So once again, Q Brown, C.J. Brown will split out to the right side. 2 tight ends for Bentonville. Carter Nye gives it to Ficklin this time. Ficklin over the right side. He's got some running room. And Ficklin fumbles the ball, recovers his own fumble in the end zone. Touchdown, Bentonville. Josh Ficklin from 11 yards out, fumbled at the goal line, fumbled it into the end zone, but got on his own fumble. And Bentonville is on the board, 6-0, awaiting the extra point attempt by Logan Tymonson.
Well, that was a good break for Bentonville, John, that fumbled right back to Josh.
Caden York to hold. Tymonson's kick is up, and it is good. And with 10 minutes, 33 seconds left to go, first quarter play, Bentonville on top, 7-0. Back in a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Looking to sell your car, truck, SUV, motorcycle, or even RV? McClarty Daniel wants to buy your car. No trade-in or purchase required. It's as easy as 1, schedule an appointment at one of our 6 locations, 2, visit the dealership for a 15-minute appraisal, and 3, get paid. Visit McClartydaniel.com to make today your payday.
I'm a fireman.
Owning a
Okay, we are back, and Tymonson's kick goes into the end zone for a touchback. And so Heritage will start its first offensive possession, 1st and 10 from their own 20. Got the clock cam a little more centered there, so as you can see, 10 minutes, 33 seconds left to go. First quarter play, Bentonville strikes first on top 7-0. So to be number 12, Carter Hensley, that will be your Heritage quarterback. Hensley gives to the running back. I believe that is Amir Dingle.
Yeah, and Trevor Martinez, John, meets him at the handoff point.
Number 5, Amir Dingle, takes the handoff, but he is met in the backfield by number 67, Trevor Martinez, who is manning the nose tackle position tonight.
Loss of 3 that time for Trevor.
This time Hensley will go empty set, shotgun formation. He'll put a man in motion behind him. And whistles blow as the snap is taken by Hensley. False start on the War Eagles. So after a loss of 5 on the first play, they'll lose 5 more on the false start penalty. And that will make it second down. Let's see, what are they calling it? Second down, and that looks to be about 20, Donnie.
I was going to say it's not 12.
No, they've got second down and 12 on the board, but that's almost 10 yards beyond the first down marker. So let's just call it second down and 20. So once again, Hensley drop back in the shotgun, empty set, 5 wide receivers, 3 to the right, 2 to the left. Puts a man in motion to the left side. That's number 5, Amir Dingle. Now Dingle comes back to the other side. Hensley's going to throw it to Dingle out to the right. Dingle's going to make the catch, but he is going to be met by a host of Tigers, led by number 18, Brock Skidmore. And Skidmore is going to take him down along with a host of other Tigers defensively, and that is going to bring up 3rd and long for the War Eagles. All right, here on 3rd down, 2 receivers to the right side, single receiver to the field side. Hensley setting his offense.
We're going to have another false start.
War Eagles right now having trouble on the line of scrimmage. Another false start.
So after that screen now, they are at the 8-yard line. They got to get to the 30, so it's going to be 3rd and 22.
3rd and 22 now for the War Eagles. 8 minutes, 46 seconds. Clock rolling here in the first quarter as Henley gets set to take the snap. Henley drops back in his own end zone. Now he has to step up, and he's going to fire with his right side. It is complete to number 9, Tillman McNair, but McNair is going to be well short of first down yardage. He'll pick up about, I'll call it 12 yards, but it's going to be 4th down and 8. So Heritage will send out the punting unit. That will be number 9, Tillman McNair, who will stand back at his own 6-yard line to punt it away to Q Brown, which will stand at the Bentonville 47. McNair gets the punt away, a low end-over-end kick, but it's going to take a Heritage War Eagle roll. Q Brown takes it at the 30. He's looking for some room, and turns out to be a good kick for Tillman McNair. Donnie, that one's kind of low line driver end over end, but Hugh Brown really didn't have a chance to field it and took a War Eagle roll.
Well, John, by going ahead and picking it up, he probably saved Bentonville another 10 or 15 yards the way that ball was rolling.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. And the War Eagles, there's a flag down. The War Eagles, as you can see, the official were charged with a holding penalty. So, Donnie, they've spotted on the 26, but it looks like they're going to move that 10 yards up.
Well, if it was before the kick, then we have to decline it
and re-kick it,
or make them re-kick.
Well, they don't seem to be moving the teams back, so.
Unless it was on Bentonville.
Well, he pointed toward the War Eagles. Okay, yeah, he's going to holding Bentonville. Okay.
They need to move all the chains. It'll be 1st and 10, not 1st and however much. Yeah, they need to get the chain set.
Yeah,
they need to get the chain set before they put the ball. There we go.
Here we go, yeah.
It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
You don't get penalized on a punt and have to get 1st and 20.
Okay, so 1st and 10 Bentonville. Luke Kuhn goes in motion to the right. Carter Nye is going to throw out to the right. It is complete.
Number 12.
And number 12, that is Karsten Pate. And Pate's going to pick up yardage close to the first down marker. Donnie, it's going to be real close. I think he got it.
Yeah, they're giving it to him.
Yeah, so 10-yard pickup by Karsten Pate on the reception from Carter Nye, 1st and 10 Bentonville. Well, Carter Nye has come out slinging it tonight. Stacked twin receivers to the left side. Nye throws again to the right. Again, Karsten Pate on the reception. And Pate is going to be run out of bounds. Looks like this time just shy of the first down marker. So to bring up 2nd down and short for Bentonville. Ball spotted at the 35-yard line of the Tigers.
Yeah, Bentonville's throwing the ball, John. They're not. Josh has 1 carry so far in the game.
2nd and 1, trip receivers left. Carter Nye, this time he gives to Ficklin. Ficklin following his blockers over the right side. Now he bounces back to the left, and Ficklin is going to make another cut, comes back to the right, still on his feet, crosses midfield, and Josh Ficklin is going to keep his feet inside the 45 down to about the 43-yard line. Left, then right, then left.
Well,
Josh Ficklin did not want to go down.
Well, he got behind those big offensive linemen too, John.
Quickly, the Tigers running tempo. Carter Nye throws complete, and that one is
number
to J.J. Spafford, number 8. Thank you, Donnie. And J.J. Spafford's going to pick up about 8 yards on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and 2. What? Tigers right now just taking what Heritage is given. Karsten Pate's going to split out to the right. I think that may be Spafford split out to the left.
We were short a running back.
Yeah,
we're going
Jonah Knapp.
formation.
Yeah, Jonah Knapp now, I formation. He's the fullback. Toss pitch to Ficklin over the left side. Knapp lead blocking. Josh Ficklin's going to get inside the 30. He'll have 1st down yardage down to the 29. It'll be 1st and 10 Bentonville. Tell you what, Bentonville's offense wasting no time tonight as Luke Kuhn splits out to the right. Karsten Pate split to the left. Carter Nye gives to Jonah Knapp up the middle, and Jonah Knapp gets all the way down to the 20-yard line. He'll be stopped just shy of 1st down marker. Pickup of 9 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 1.
Little fullback trap, John.
I like it. One thing we've seen, that sophomore Jonah Knapp, he is one tough runner. How about this Bentonville offense right now, Donnie? They are just taking control. 2 tight ends, Nye under center, I formation. Fake to Ficklin. He's got
Knapp
Jonah
open.
Knapp out in the flat, and
he threw it.
Carter Nye just kind of threw it at his feet. I'll tell you, Carter Nye had his eyes down toward the end zone. He wanted it all right there, but
and John, but he had Jonah Knapp right there, and it would have been a good pickup because there was no one around Jonah. He would have been able to turn that up and get some good yardage.
So it'll be 3rd down and 1. Ball spotted on the War Eagle 21-yard line.
First incompletion for Carter. Bentonville in the I formation again. Little hint, another inside trap to Jonah Knapp.
Jonah Knapp's going to be inside the 10. going to be first and goal Bentonville as he gets it all the way down to the 6-yard line.
That was a little inside counter trap, John. Carter turned left and Jonah came back to the right.
Let Rock Mortgage help you get into your new home fast.
Bentonville on top, 7-0, looking for more right here. High formation. Give goes to Ficklin. Touchdown Bentonville. The second touchdown for number 1, Josh Ficklin on the evening. And Bentonville's an extra point away from taking a 14-0 lead. Wow, Donnie, now that drive started after the penalty. Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't that start around the 16-yard line? It was down inside the 20, so
was
fantastic drive by the Bentonville Tigers.
80-plus yard drive.
Tymonson's kick is up, and it is good. And with 5:41 left to go, first quarter play, Bentonville on top, 14-0. Back in a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Clardy Daniel, Buick GMC. We work on all makes and models. We are constantly checking the market and making sure that our prices are competitive. We have factory-trained technicians, OEM parts for your vehicle. We have the equipment and tools specifically designed to work on your vehicle. Typically, our schedule is same day or next day in some cases. Those professionals get work done timely and get you back on the road. You can schedule your service today at BentonvilleBuickGMC.com.
Okay, welcome back to Rogers here at Gate Stadium, where the Bentonville Tigers have taken a 14-0 lead over the Rogers Heritage War Eagles. John McElroy, Donnie Payne, bring you another exciting week of 7A West conference action. And Bentonville, kind of an interesting kickoff right there. It is going to be taken at the 6-yard line, and the return man for Heritage takes it at the 6. He's going to get it out just across the 20. I believe that is Tillman McNair, number 9. But, Donnie, did you see that? Bentonville's coverage team, they didn't spread out across the field. They just kind of quickly.
They kicked it from that bunch formation.
Yeah, trying to maybe catch Heritage sleeping right there. So 1st and 10, Heritage. Ball is spotted at the 20-yard line. Carter Hensley will bring the offense onto the field. So Hensley now in the shotgun formation. Hensley takes a snap. He drops back. He's rolling to his right. It is complete to number 5, Amir Dingle. 1-yard pickup on the play. Dingle will get it out to the 21. It'll be, well, not even a yard. Well, just barely a yard, but 2nd and 9.
Yeah, Ben Pearson was immediately on the quarterback, John, made him throw it before he wanted to.
Tell you what, really like the way that defensive line's been playing. Ben Pearson and, of course, Trevor Martinez in there. So Hensley's going to bring Dingle in motion behind the formation. Toss pitch to Dingle around the left side. Trevor Martinez in pursuit. Bentonville's defense is going to string it out. Flags fly in. My partner here, Donnie Payne, he has given me the holding signal, and so we'll have to wait and see what the white hat official says there, but looks like it's probably going to be holding. Donnie's not wrong about these too often. That's exactly what it is. Holding on the War Eagles.
Emmy Contreras, John, got tackled, and he immediately jumped up, and the referee saw it and threw the flag.
I tell you what, had Emmy in class today, had a good conversation with that young man. I like the way Emmy plays out there. He leaves it all out there on the field, and it is so good to see him in his senior year out there. All right, so that'll back the War Eagles up. It's second. Let's call it second a long way. Second and about 23 is what I'd estimate right there. Hensley now, he's going to put a man in motion across the formation. Hensley drops back. He throws to his right, complete to Dingle. Dingle's got some running room, and Dingle is going to be tackled. What an open field tackle. That's Eli Estes, number 27. Holy cow, Donnie. Eli Estes played that perfectly. Dingle had a lot of space, and Eli Estes, for you young kids out there watching, that's the way you make an open field tackle. You size up the running back, you look, you don't watch the legs, you look at their belly button, you break down, and he made a great tackle right there. I tell you what, Eli didn't make that one, Donnie. That could be a big gain, first down yardage.
It was a well set up screen pass.
It was. So 3rd down and 9 now for the War Eagles. And Hensley's going to throw, and that one is incomplete. Great coverage on the play. That is number 16, Sam Jeffers. No, I'm sorry. That was Sam,
number 16. Yeah,
Sam Jeffers. I saw number 18, Brock Skidmore over there, but Jeff is getting up there after the coverage. So that'll bring up another 4th down for the War Eagles. They'll have it 4th and 9 at their own 23-yard line.
Punt team's in. Q Brown's back deep again for Bentonville.
Ooh. Tillman McNair gets the punt away. A short end-over-end kick that goes out of bounds. And the official, he's going to – normally they walk back up the sideline, Donnie, but he's going to say that
the white hat's not even paying attention.
Yeah.
And the side judge is like, I guess the 50 will work.
Yeah, he kind of stopped at the 49 and took one step there to midfield. So they're going to mark the tip of the ball at midfield. So it'll be 1st and 10 Tigers.
Number 81 for Bentonville, John, almost got – he may have actually gotten a piece of that the way it was tumbling.
That's Rivers Wiseman.
Well, I have Rivers in class. I'll ask him if he got a fingertip on that one.
What? Now he's going to tell you he did. No, but I think you may be right, Donnie. I think Rivers probably did get a hand on that. Good play by the 81. All right, here we go. 1st and 10, Bentonville. C.J. Brown will go in motion to the right. Carter Nye is going to throw to C.J. Brown, complete. C.J. Brown makes a man miss, gets it inside the 45, and C.J. Brown is going to make his way down to about the 42. That'll be 8 yards on 1st down for number 2, C.J. Brown. It'll be 2nd and 2.
John, obviously Bentonville saw something on film study. Lots of these short, quick passes, and they're just breaking them off for 8 plus yards every time.
Second called along to a short 3 for the Tigers. Carter Nye back to pass. Now he's being flushed out, and he's going to have to throw short. It is complete to number 13, Q Brown.
Well, that was supposed to be a throwback wheel route, John, to Josh Ficklin. And the credit to the Heritage defender. One went with Josh, and then Carter was able to still make a play there.
Yeah, good job of Carter Nye recognizing it wasn't there, coming back to a safety valve, Q Brown, to get the 1st and 10 Bentonville. Offset pistol, twin receivers to the left, single receiver into the boundary. Nye drops back. He's going to go long. He's got a man. And that is incomplete. Pass intended for number 11, Luke Kuhn. And, Donnie, you can tell there from the camera shot, Luke Kuhn is upset with himself right there.
John, that would have been a touchdown.
Yeah, that was he had space behind the defender. Oh, and there's nobody that feels worse than number 11, Luke Kuhn. So it'll bring up 2nd down and 10. C.J. Brown and Luke Kuhn will split out to the left. That's Q Brown will split into the boundary. Nye rolls to his left. He's got a man complete. That's C.J. Brown, and C.J. is going to make yardage down to close to the 26-yard line. We'll have to see where they spot it.
I think he's going to be just short, John.
Yeah, they're going to spot it at the 27. That's going to be a yard short of 1st down yardage. It'll bring up 3rd down.
I get to feel like maybe Josh will get to touch the ball here, John, since he's averaging well over 1 yard per carry.
So on 3rd and short, Ficklin, pistol formation. Rivers Wiseman comes in motion. Give goes to Ficklin. Ficklin's got some room. He's got more room, and Ficklin down inside the 20. Ficklin's going to get down to the 16-yard line. 1st and 10 Bentonville. Great shot there of Josh Ficklin getting up after he gets it down to the 16. 1st and 10 Bentonville. Nye, play action, rolls to his right. He's got a man.
Eli Brooks.
Complete, Eli Brooks. And a good job on the reception there by number 40, Eli Brooks, as you can see there in our camera shot, as he had to turn his body to come back to that ball, and a great concentration by number 40. So 1st and goal, Bentonville. They'll spot it at, looks like, the 6-yard line. Give goes to Ficklin. Ficklin inside the
touchdown.
1. Touchdown Bentonville. Josh Ficklin with his 3rd touchdown on the evening. And Bentonville takes a 20-0 lead. Donnie, the Bentonville offense is a machine tonight.
And it's always helpful too the way the defense is playing. They've had great starting field position for most of these drives.
Tomlinson's extra point attempt is up, and it is good. So with 1:29 left to go, first quarter play, Bentonville on top, 21-0. Back in a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
You don't even know. I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Somebody save your soul, 'cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles. All these lovers got you losing control. You like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar and gold.
All right, we are back here in Rogers where the score is 21-0. You see the cheer squad there, the Bentonville cheer squad, very excited tonight, and they have good reason to be. Bentonville on top, 21-0. John McElroy, Donnie Payne. Bentonville taking to the road once again, take on the Rogers Heritage War Eagles as Tomlinson's kick is going to be taken at the 1-yard line. That is number 1, Derek Bradley. Bradley will carry it across the 20.
If you look at the flag, John, Logan's doing a good job in getting that down to the 1. The wind is coming straight out of the north, and the flag is pretty much straight here in the south end zone, so he's kicking into that breeze.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Good point, Donnie. There's a front that is working its way through today, so pretty good north wind coming out there. It's going to be pretty chilly in the morning. I think the mid to upper 40s is what they're forecasting, but, yeah, you can see that wind bring that front in right now. Okay, so to be 1st and 10 Heritage. Carter Hensley gets set to take the snap. Hensley is going to give, I believe that's Dingle, Amir Dingle. Dingle's going to find some running room. He'll get out across the 30 down to the 30, or up to the 31-yard line, excuse me. It'll be 2nd and 4, and Heritage is going to run some tempo. Hensley now gives to Dingle once again, same play, and this time Dingle is going to be met by the interior line. That's Ben Pearson. You see number 79 there for Bentonville. That is Giovanni Aguinagua.
Brock Skidmore was in there too, John.
Yeah, short pickup on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 4 for the War Eagles.
Bentonville's going to bringing in an extra, or a new safety there, checking in. Number 10 checked in.
It's Caden York. Hensley's going to throw. He's got a receiver. That's Tilden McNair, and McNair's going to make the catch at the 43-yard line. He'll get out to around the 44, and that's a 1st and 10 for Heritage.
And John, that was Heritage's first down of the game.
So good reception that time by number 9, Tillman McNair, to give the War Eagles their first down of the evening. 15 seconds, and Donnie, they may not run another play here in the first quarter.
They're going to the sideline.
Yeah, you can see Heritage, they're going to take a break as the final seconds tick off here in the first quarter play. Well, we played a quarter here in Rogers. Bentonville on top, 21-0. We'll be back for the second quarter here in a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
Okay, we welcome you back here to Rogers, Arkansas at Gate Stadium on the campus of Heritage High School, where the Bentonville Tigers, as you can see, have a 21-0 lead as we begin the second quarter of play. John McElroy, Donnie Payne. And Donnie, during the break, you were checking some scores. What do you got on that Rogers-Bentonville West game?
Well, at the end of the first quarter, it's West 7, Rogers 0. So people probably were expecting a little more scoring than 7-0 in the first quarter.
All right, so as we get underway here in the second quarter, 1st and 10 Heritage from their own 44-yard line. Carter Hensley is going to give to Amir Dingle. Dingle's trying to find some running room, but
he's going to get a yard.
4 or 5 white jerseys. That's number 19, Nick Stone. Number 67, Trevor Martinez in there, along with about 2 or 3 other Tigers. Short gain on the play. It'll bring up 2nd and 9.
We have no score updates from the other 2 games. Springdale and Harbor and Fayetteville Southside actually kicked off at 7:30 tonight in Razorback Stadium.
So Carter Hensley's going to set Dingle just to his right at the running back position. Hensley's going to drop back. He's going to throw to his left. It's going downfield. It is going to be intercepted. That's number 5, Christian Farrow. Farrow's got it at the 40. Farrow's crossing midfield, and Christian Farrow's going to get into War Eagle territory. He'll be taken down finally at the 46-yard line of Heritage. And Christian Farrow comes up with the first turnover of the game. And the Bentonville Tigers are going to have it 1st and 10 from the War Eagle 46.
I thought Johnny Pike, number 24, had a beat on it, and it went just past his hands. I didn't see Christian right behind him, and Christian got it.
Great job, and I'll tell you, Hensley that time threw in, you're right, Donnie, threw into double coverage. I didn't catch the number of the intended receiver, but he was double covered that time by Farrow and the safety, Johnny Pike. So 1st and 10, Bentonville. Carter Nye puts a man in motion behind the formation. Shovel pass this time.
Eli Brooks.
Eli Brooks on the shovel pass. That was kind of a new wrinkle right there, Donnie. And Eli Brooks with a big gain down to the 27-yard line.
Yeah, I like that, John. They put Josh in motion, faked the pitch to him, and then Carter just inside shovel pass to Eli for a big gain.
We've said it all season. Eli Brooks, number 40, what a weapon he's been for the Tiger offense. So this time Josh Ficklin will set up pistol formation. Fake to Ficklin. Carter Nye's going for it all. He's got a man.
Touchdown, CJ.
Touchdown Bentonville. Number 2, CJ Brown. What a catch by CJ. Donnie, it looked like the ball was going to be just slightly overthrown, but CJ turned on the jets, came under it, made the catch, and Bentonville up big now, 27-0, awaiting Logan Tominson's extra point attempt.
I'm glad to see CJ hit that asphalt at the end of the stadium and slid down. I'm glad to see him jump up.
Yeah. It's kind of dangerous looking. Tominson's extra point attempt is up, and it is good. So with 10 minutes, 37 seconds left to go, second quarter play, Bentonville on top, 28-0. Back in a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
At our house is tea time.
Owning a home means there is a time and place for everything. If you need money for your next home loan, let Rock Mortgage help you get into your new home fast.
Okay, we are back here in Rogers at Gate Stadium. You can see the Bentonville band brought the band over tonight, Donnie, and that is, I'm so glad that the atmosphere is always great when the Bentonville Tiger Pride Marching Band comes to town, and so glad to see them here tonight under the direction of Mr. Tim Hendricks. Does a great job with those young people. Okay, so it's going to be Logan Tominson now on to kick it away. He'll be kicking now toward the south end zone with a north wind at his back. Donnie, I bet he boots this one out of the end zone. Kick is up, and this one goes about 7 yards deep in the end zone. Yeah, you're right, Donnie. That wind definitely a factor in the kicking game tonight. So Heritage will start 1st and 10 from their own 20. Once again, like to thank our live stream crew, Catherine Lopez here on the production board. We've got Ben Nicoli on our main shot. We've got Emily Payne and Sophia Mahmoud down with the field camera, and appreciate these students. They do a great job of bringing you all of the action of Bentonville Tiger football.
John West now leads 14-0. They picked off Rogers in their end zone and then hit a 71-yard touchdown pass.
All right, thank you for the update, Donnie. So 1st and 10 Heritage. Hensley puts a man in motion. He's going to give to Dingle. Dingle's got some running room, and Dingle's going to get out past the 30-yard line. Pickup of 11. That'll be 1st and 10 Heritage.
And Heritage is going tempo here, John.
They'll split twin receivers to the left. He's going to put, that's Bradley in motion, and same play. They're going to give it to Dingle up the middle this time. Dingle's going to be stopped for, this time, about a 4-yard gain. Call it 2nd down and 6. The War Eagles desperately trying to get something going here offensively. Bradley will go in motion once again. Same play, and this time Nick Stone's going to catch Dingle in the backfield. Dingle's going to be dropped for a 3-yard loss back at the 32-yard line, so a really great play that time, but number 19, Nick Stone. That'll bring up 3rd and 9 now for the War Eagles. With 9:43 left to go here in the first half of play. Trip receiver is out to the left, single receiver into the boundary. Hensley trying the hard count, trying to get the Tigers to jump. Tigers don't take the bait. Now Hensley's looking over to the sidelines. He's going to have to get something quick.
They call the timeout.
Yeah, 7 seconds on the play clock, so Eric Munoz calls his first timeout. Let's go ahead and take a quick one with him back in a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Why do people do business with First Western? Because First Western builds relationships with their customers. They work to help you with your financial goals over all seasons of life. They are prompt and responsive. Plus, they offer banking, mortgage, insurance, and investment services. For a high level of service and financial partner who will listen and respond, try First Western. Online at firstwestern.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Insurance investment products are not FDIC insured.
All right, we are back. The War Eagles took a timeout as the play clock was running down on 3rd down and 9. Heritage, Donnie, I think 2, maybe 3 first downs here in the first half. No question they have struggled offensively. Well, I guess they've struggled defensively too, as the Bentonville Tigers have put up 28 points here in the first half with still 9:24 left to play. Trip receivers to the left, single receiver into the boundary. Carter Hensley, he's got Amir Dingle set up at running back just to his left. He's going to put a man in motion to the right side. Hensley takes a snap. He drops back. He's being rushed. He finds a man complete. That's Tillman McNair, I believe, number 9. Yeah, on the reception. I'll tell you what, Donnie, I didn't see the number that came through, but there was a Bentonville Tiger on the blitz that, I tell you, he laid a hard hit to Carter Hensley. Give Hensley credit for getting that ball off and complete. So 1st and 10, Heritage. Ball spotted at their own 44-yard line. Hensley now is going to give it to Dingle, and Dingle is going to be wrapped up again by a host of Tigers. Let's see who gets up off the pile right there. That is number 18, Brock Skidmore, leading away for Bentonville. Trevor Martinez anchoring the defensive line there at the nose tackle position. Number 91, Ben Pearson.
Emmy Contreras,
other number 51.
End.
I think Cohen Scott out there at outside linebacker. Rivers Wiseman at the other outside linebacker. And Hensley now with the empty set. Quad receivers to the left. And he is almost caught by Trevor Martinez, but Martinez slows him up just enough when Ben Pearson comes in and finishes him off. Man, Martinez had him for looked to be about a 4-yard loss, but he somehow got away from that. But again, Trevor slowed him up just enough where Ben Pearson came in to stop him for a very, very short gain.
They're stopping the clock here for some reason. Oh, they're signaling to stop the clock. It's still, there it finally stopped.
Yeah, 7 minutes, 46 seconds. And Donnie, I'm not sure. Did Bentonville take a timeout?
No, I'm not sure what's going on. Now the referees are trying to get him back on the field. No one called a timeout. I'm not sure what was going on there.
Well, they said if you're going to stop play, we're going to go over to the numbers and talk with the coaches.
Trevor Martinez was running off the field, and I think one of the referees thought he was injured, so they stopped the clock for him to get off the field, and then he wasn't injured. So
well, it does look like he has checked out of the game.
Yeah, they're going to that small package for 3rd and long here.
So it'll be 3rd and long as Hensley's going to throw to the left.
Good catch.
And that's Tillman McNair on the reception. And you're right, Donnie. That was a fantastic catch by number 9, Tillman McNair.
Had to make a come back and made the diving catch. And Heritage has got their best drive of the evening, John. That's their 3rd first down on this drive.
So 1st and 10 Heritage at the Bentonville 44-yard line. Man comes in motion to the left. Hensley in trouble with the snap. Dingle's going to pick it up. He's being chased, and Amir Dingle is going to be hammered back at the 49-yard line. Let's see who gets up off the bottom of that Bentonville pile. That's Cohen Scott gets up there. And who is that right there? Number 91, Ben Pearson. Holy smokes. Amir Dingle finally came up with the football, started running his right, and Ben Pearson introduced himself there. So that'll back the down marker up to the 50-yard line. It's going to be, call it second down and 16 is what they're going to call it. 2nd and 16. Hensley takes a snap.
Screen.
He's going to throw a screen pass complete out to the left. That's Amir Dingle. Dingle is going to get a lot of yardage back. He's going to get down to about the 41-yard line.
John, they've ran that same little screen pass where they put Dingle out and they bring him in motion, throw a little screen pass to him, and it's been big yardage every time.
Ball will be spotted just short of the 40, where it'll bring up 3rd down and call it 6. War Eagles will split 2 receivers out to the right, a single receiver here into the boundary on the home side. Hensley takes a snap. Give goes to Amir Dingle. And Dingle is going to be once again met in the backfield. The number 19, Nick Stone, leading the way. Number 67, Trevor Martinez, also in on the stop. And that is going to bring up 4th down. I think he lost a yard on that play, Donnie.
Yeah,
4th, and that is a long 7 or a short 8.
Looks like they're going to go for it here, John.
Well, they're kind of in that no man's land and, down 28-0. Why not? Tell you better cover number 9, Tillman McNair. That's been their go-to, guys. They put trips out to the right. McNair, single receiver, into the boundary. Hensley now trying to hard count, trying to get Bentonville to jump.
And now Heritage is taking a timeout.
Yeah, no go on that. And Coach Munoz wants a timeout. Let's go ahead and take it with him back in a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
At Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale, we understand that life is too short to spend hours in an ER waiting room. And we know that in an emergency, minutes really do matter. So our entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a clinical professional in 30 minutes or less, because we think you should spend less time waiting and more time feeling better. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge, only at Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale.
And we welcome you back here to Gate Stadium on the campus of Rogers Heritage High School, where the Bentonville Tigers are in command here in the first half, up 28-0. As we come out of the timeout, the War Eagles will have it 4th and 6 on the Bentonville, 42-yard line. Twin receivers out to the right. Single receiver, that's Tillman McNair lining up. Now McNair will come in motion across the formation. Hensley's going to roll to his right. He's looking, thought he's going to be sacked by Ben Pearson. Donnie Payne, Ben Pearson came out of nowhere and got the sack on Carter Hensley. Wow, what a play by number 91.
And John, he came in from the inside there and made the hit the quarterback in the back. Luckily, the quarterback did not fumble that ball. He was able to hold on to it.
So a turnover on down by the War Eagles, and it'll be 1st and 10 Bentonville from midfield. But, yeah, all of a sudden, Ben Pearson just shot like a cannon, and Hensley never saw him coming. It's amazing Hensley held onto the ball, as you said, Donnie. All right, 1st and 10 Bentonville. They'll split 2 out to the right. They'll have a receiver in the slot. Now that's Luke Kuhn will come in motion to the left side. Nye takes a snap. He's dropping back. He's being pressured. He's going to throw short out to Josh Ficklin.
No, that was that's not.
I'm sorry, that's not
number 8.
Number 8, Brock Skidmore. And Skidmore's
it's
J.J. Spadford. I'm sorry. I got my numbers mixed up. J.J. Spadford, his knee was down when he caught the ball. So short pickup on the play. Give him 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7 for the Tigers. This time trip receivers to the right. Ficklin in the backfield as Nye drops back. Nye's going to go deep. He's got a man. Eli Brooks. Oh, I thought Eli Brooks was just about to bring that in. He stuck one hand out there, Donnie, and I thought he was going to haul that one in.
John, he made a great effort at it. I thought he was going to be able to pull it in also.
So it is going to be 3rd down and 7. That would have made the highlight reels, Donnie, had he have completed that one. So J.J. Spadford, and I believe that is Q Brown, split out to the right. Carter Nye rolls to his right. He's looking for Q Brown, and that one a little underthrown, and Q can't come up with that one. So that is going to bring up 4th down now for the Tigers.
And not a good pass that time from Carter, John.
And Carter Nye, he's sticking around here.
Looks like we're going to go for it.
And on 4th and 7.
Or they're going to quick kick it. And Heritage is going to use their last timeout, John.
So the War Eagles want a timeout. Hey, let's go and keep it right here for a second. So Carter Nye kept his offense on the field, and Donnie, you were kind of theorizing that he may just kind of go with the quick kick.
Well, that was that formation that we like to quick out. If you see Josh lined up in front of the quarterback, that's often just a quick – we're going to quick kick it.
I'll tell you what, that's this set of downs right here, the only miscue by the Bentonville offense so far here tonight is they have put on a show here in the first half.
Carter overthrew Eli just a little bit, and he underthrew Q on that last pass just a little bit.
Well, and one thing, Donnie, to be sure, I've noticed Heritage is bringing more people. They're bringing the pressure now more so than they did early on in the game against Carter Nye, and so he's having to avoid some pressure. But
now we've just sent the punt team out, John, after that timeout.
Okay, so now Logan Tymonson will come out onto the field. Ball is spotted at the Heritage 47-yard line, and Tymonson will stand back at his own 38 to punt it away. The return man for Heritage, he'll put his heels on the 11-yard line. Tymonson, high kick that is going to be taken at the 10. Fair caught at the 10. And that's where Heritage is going to start their offense possession, 1st and 10 from their own 10. 4 minutes, 4 seconds left to go. First half of play, it's been all Bentonville. Once again, I'd like to thank our presenting sponsors, Bob Morey's Auto Body and Foster Roofing. Presenting sponsors for this season's presentation of Bentonville Tiger football. And Donnie, this is, we talked a little bit about this in the pregame. Bentonville, of course, there's not much going wrong for the Tigers right now, but you got to step on the gas. This is a Heritage team that came back last week.
Yeah, they're not going to quit.
Yeah, they're going to play hard for Coach Munoz, and as Hensley tries to go deep right there, I think there was miscommunication.
The receiver stopped, and he threw a go route.
Yeah, a little miscommunication on the route right there, but give Coach Munoz credit for what he's been able to do with this team. They play hard, and 3-2 on the year, 3 wins already this season, where they had 3 wins combined since 2017. So they play hard and give them great effort. Looks right now they're a little overmatched tonight with these Bentonville Tigers. Hensley is going to give it to Dingle. He's going to try to make his way around the left side of the defense. Dingle's going to make his way up to the 14-yard line.
It was number 5 that came up and hit him, John.
Number 5, that is Christian Farrow. Of course, Farrow got the big interception a while ago. Giving 4 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down and 6.
It's 3rd.
Oh, I'm sorry, 3rd down and 6. Okay. I missed it down there, Donnie. Twin receivers to the right, twin receivers to the left. Hensley now looking to his left. He's going to fire toward Tillman McNair, and it is incomplete. It is almost picked off. That is number 27, Eli Estes.
That was Johnny. That was Johnny
Pike.
Johnny
Okay.
Pike, number 24.
Yeah, Johnny's kind of got his jersey tucked around there. Are you, Donnie? You sure?
Yeah, it was number 24, John. It was wearing the hoodie.
Okay, that's. I couldn't tell if that was 27, which is Eli Estes, 24, but looking here in the monitor, yeah, that was Johnny Pike that almost had the pick. So that'll bring up 4th down and 6 as the punt unit. The punter for Heritage has to take it back in his own end zone. Gets a high end-over-end kick. It's going to hit at about the 42 and take kind of a sideways roll to about the 43, and Bentonville is going to have great field position with 3 minutes, 11 seconds left to go here in the first half of play.
I'd like to see Bentonville put one in here before halftime. Of course, Heritage won the toss, John. They'll get the ball to start the second half.
So it'll be 1st and 10, Tigers from the War Eagle 43-yard line. Tigers moving from left to right here at Gate Stadium toward the south end zone. Wind at their back. This time, Nye's going to split 3 receivers to the left. He's got Josh Ficklin in the offset pistol. Nye, play action, throws a screen out complete to number 11, Luke Kuhn. And Luke Kuhn is going to pick up close to first down yardage. I think he'll be stopped just short of the first down. We'll have to see. Well,
I think he moved. Yeah, he got it, John.
He sure did. My mistake, Luke Kuhn. You picked up first down yardage. You needed 10. I think you got just past the first down marker.
The referee is starting the clock, even though Luke ran out of bounds.
Yeah, 1st and 10, Bentonville. Nye's dropping back to pass. He's keeping his eyes downfield. He's got a man. That's Luke Kuhn at the 21. And Luke Kuhn's going to take it all the way down to the 11-yard line. A second reception in 2 plays for Luke Kuhn. And the Bentonville Tigers are knocking on the door once again.
Jonah Knapp coming in, John. I bet we're going to go to that I formation down here on the 12-yard line.
Well, this time Q Brown and Luke Kuhn are going to split out wide receivers to the left side of the formation. You're right, Donnie. I formation. Jonah Knapp, the fullback. Josh Ficklin, the tailback. Give goes to Ficklin over the left side. Ficklin is going to get inside the 10. Touchdown, Bentonville. Josh Ficklin with his 4th touchdown run of the evening. And Donnie, I thought he was down.
I'm not sure how he got through all that mess, John.
I didn't see it, but somehow number 1 came out the other side and into the end zone. And Bentonville has taken a 34-0 lead, awaiting Logan Tymonson's extra point attempt. Tymonson's kick is up, and it's good. And with 2 minutes, 24 seconds left to go, first half of play, Bentonville on top, 35-0. Back in a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com. Okay, we are back here in Rogers where the Bentonville Tigers have taken a 35-0 lead with 2 minutes, 24 seconds left to go in the first half of play.
Trying to see here if I have another update on the West Rogers score, John.
While you're getting that update, Tominson is going to have to tee it up again. The wind blew that one off the tee. Timon gets a leg into it. Low line drive, but that is going to go 9 yards deep in the end zone. And Heritage will put it in play 1st and 10 from their own 20. Yep. Harbor and Springdale playing tonight. Kind of a crosstown rivalry game there. Fayetteville taking on the Mavericks from Fort Smith Southside. And big game over at Bentonville West. The Rogers Mounties 5-0 taking on the Bentonville West Wolverines. Last we heard, that West up in that one 14-0. Hensley now is going to put a man in motion. Give goes to Amir Dingle, and Dingle is going to push his way out to the 25-yard line. 5-yard pickup on 1st down, and it'll be 2nd and 5. Johnny Pike, number 24, coming in for the tackle for Bentonville. Hensley once again gives it to Dingle. Dingle trying to push his way. He's going to be stopped just short of the 1st down. I'll say his forward progress was stopped at the 29-yard line. And it will be 3rd and short. Line to gain the 30.
7-7 Southside and Fayetteville, John, and that game just kicked off at 7:30, so they are finishing the 1st quarter.
Hensley going to give to Tillman McNair. McNair's across the 30. He's got the 1st down, and he'll make his way up to the 33. Was that number 5? Was that Dingle?
That was Dingle.
Okay, sorry about that. So he brought Dingle. Yeah, I see McNair checking in right now, but brought Dingle in motion to kind of take that one on the kind of like a jet sweep look. 1st and 10, Heritage. Hensley's going to drop back, looking to his right. Now he's being pressured, and Hensley just got rid of that. Emmy Contreras, number 51, coming in there, getting his hands up, and a flag is dropped late, and it looks like, Donnie, I think they're calling grounding on that one. That flag was dropped kind of where Hensley was well after the play. I think
he was not outside the pocket, John, and if they didn't think if there was no receiver there, then it's intentional grounding.
Well, good job by Emmy Contreras coming in there, pressuring him, getting his hands up, kind of jumping up, and I think Hensley had to unload, or thought he had to unload that.
Well, still haven't given us a single here. Yeah, intentional grounding. So it'll be a loss of down. It'll be 2nd down.
2nd down. They'll back it all the way up to the 18-yard line.
And high school, John, you go to the spot he threw it from, and then it's 5-yard penalty from that.
So call it 2nd down, and I would call it about 24. So Hensley's going to throw complete out to number 8 for the War Eagles.
Number 16 pulled him down. That's Sam.
That's Sam Jeffers. Bobby Jacobson, the Heritage receiver that caught the pass, and number 16, Sam Jeffers, in to make the play. It'll be 3rd down. Call it 3rd down at about 20.
Coach Grant just took a timeout, John. And the clock they ran off a bunch of extra time.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and take it with them. We'll be back in just a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
And I'm going to need your customer number, account number, and ID number.
Ever get the feeling you're treated like a number instead of a person?
You know the difference between these numbers? Can't help me at all?
Some places can make you feel like a number. Your bank shouldn't be one of them.
Maria, how are you doing?
At Legacy National Bank, we believe in relationships and taking the time to get to know you and your goals. You're never a number at Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here.
Okay, we are back here at Rogers Heritage. The Tigers up big tonight, 35-0. You see the Bentonville Tiger Pride Marching Band. Those guys having a good time tonight. Good night to be a Tiger. Okay, as we come out of the timeout, it is going to be 3rd down. And call it 20. Hensley's going to drop back to pass. Hensley looking. He fires incomplete.
Yeah, he just had to throw that one away. And that time, John, the new rule in high school, he was outside the pocket. He got it past the line of scrimmage, so that is not intentional grounding. That's a brand new rule this year for high school football.
All right, so that'll bring up 4th down. I expect the punting unit to come on for the War Eagles.
And Q Brown back deep for Bentonville. It's number 9, Tillman McNair back as punter for Heritage. Low snap, did a good job of getting it. Q had to once again, had no real chance to field that. He had to let it bounce. And Heritage is going to down it on the 45-yard line. So Bentonville will take over on their own 45-yard line. 23 seconds left. I wonder if Coach Dannenhauer is going to try to put another one in the end zone here with 23 seconds left in the half. Bentonville has 2 timeouts left also.
Well, Donnie, you look at Bentonville, so 6 offensive possessions, 5 touchdowns, stopped only on one of their offensive possessions. This would be the 7th offensive possession for Bentonville. Carter Nye drops back. He's looking to throw, and now he's going to take off, and Carter Nye tries to sidestep somebody.
And Coach Grant took a timeout.
He crossed midfield, and Bentonville's going to take a second timeout. Let's go ahead and take it with him. We'll be back in a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Hit the trails in the truck that's ready for anything. The Nissan Frontier is a midsize pickup that packs best-in-class horsepower, a can-do heavy frame, innovative tech, and more, all in one. Plus, it looks good, too. Find your Frontier at McClarty Daniel Nissan in Bentonville today.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
All right, we are back, and as we come out of the timeout, the Tigers are going to have it 2nd down and 5 at the just across midfield with 14 seconds left to go in the half. Nye rolls to his right. Nye looking downfield. He's going to fire.
Ooh.
And incomplete. Pass was intended for C.J. Brown. It was tipped by number 38 of Heritage, Xavier Carroll. Good play by Xavier Carroll. Otherwise, C.J. Brown was going to catch. He was wide open. He was going to catch that, and that would have given Bentonville a shot at the end zone. Now there is 6 seconds left to go in the half. It'll be 3rd and 5 from midfield. So
maybe you just see a Hail Mary here, John, with 6 seconds left.
Luke Kuhn, C.J. Brown going to split out to the right along with, is that Spatford? Yeah, J.J. Spatford. Carter Nye is going to throw across the middle. C.J. Brown, it's complete. C.J. Brown at the 30. He's trying to find some running room. Clock has expired. C.J. Brown, is going to be driven out of bounds at the 5-yard line, and that's the way the first half will end. Well, we played a half here in Rogers. Tigers up big, 35-0. We're going to take a commercial break. We'll come back here at halftime. Donnie Payne and I will talk a little bit about the first half and then get you set for the second half play here in Rogers. We'll go to commercial break. We'll be back in just a bit on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
It was raining.
That teen was texting.
The deer was crossing. The guy was looking at his maps.
At Bob Morey's Auto Body, no matter the excuse, they'll fix it for you.
Look us up on the web, call or come by now. Make sure you pay attention. Watch out for that. Bob Morey's Auto Body. It's your car. It's your choice.
Choose wisely.
At BobMoreyAutoBody.com.
Hello, I'm Jason Ho, General Manager of McClarty Daniel, Bentonville Ford. Want to go over you your customer order experience at BentonvilleFord.com. What we've been able to do is we can now custom order your vehicle specific for you. You'll know everything about your vehicle It's built by you, customized by an expert, and then sent to the manufacturer and built specifically to all those needs. And just like all e-commerce purchases, you're now in the driver's seat. Build your Ford today at BentonvilleFord.com.
There are memberships for all kinds of things today. But what about being a member of the family? What about being a member of the community? What about being a member of humanity?
At Grand Savings Bank, we believe that life is grand. We empower our team to support the needs of our local communities and are dedicated to delivering the very best financial expertise to our customers. Like you, we live here, and together we positively and powerfully impact our communities. With 11 locations serving Northwest Arkansas, Northeast Oklahoma, and the River Valley, we're proud to be your community bank. Come talk to us today at Grand Savings Bank, where life is grand. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Looking to sell your car, truck, SUV, motorcycle, or even RV? McClarty Daniel wants to buy your car. No trade-in or purchase required. It's as easy as 1, schedule an appointment at one of our 6 locations, 2, visit the dealership for a 15-minute appraisal, and 3, get paid. Visit McClartyDaniel.com to make today your payday.
I'm a fireman.
Owning a home means there is a time and place for everything. If you need money for your next home loan, let Rock Mortgage help you get into your new home fast.
At McClarty Daniel Buick GMC, we work on all makes and models. We are constantly checking the market and making sure that our prices are competitive. We have factory trained technicians, OEM parts for your vehicle. We have the equipment and tools specifically designed to work on your vehicle. Typically our schedule is same day or next day in some cases. Those professionals get work done timely and get you back on the road. You can schedule your service today at BentonvilleBuickGMC.com.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state-licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
You don't even know. I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Somebody save your soul, 'cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles. All these lovers got you losing control. You like a joy to me, a luxury, my sugar.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
At our house is tea time.
Owning a home means there is a time and place for everything. If you need money for your next home loan, let Rock Mortgage help you get into your new home fast.
Why do people do business with First Western? Because First Western builds relationships with their customers. They work to help you with your financial goals over all seasons of life. They are prompt and responsive. Plus, they offer banking, mortgage, insurance, and investment services. For a high level of service and financial partner who will listen and respond, try First Western. Online at firstwestern.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Insurance investment products are not FDIC insured.
At Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale, we understand that life is too short to spend hours in an ER waiting room. And we know that in an emergency, minutes really do matter. So our entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a clinical professional in 30 minutes or less, because we think you should spend less time waiting and more time feeling better. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge, only at Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale.
Your customer number, account number, and ID number.
Ever get the feeling you're treated like a number instead of a person?
You know the difference between these numbers? Can't help me at all?
Some places can make you feel like a number. Your bank shouldn't be one of them.
Maria, how are you doing?
At Legacy National Bank, we believe in relationships and taking the time to get to know you and your goals. You're never a number at Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here.
Hit the trails in the truck that's ready for anything. The Nissan Frontier is a midsize pickup that packs best-in-class horsepower, a can-do heavy frame, innovative tech, and more, all in one. Plus, it looks good, too. Find your Frontier at McClarty Daniel Nissan in Bentonville today.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
It was raining.
That teen was texting.
The deer was crossing. The guy was looking at his maps.
At Bob Morey's Auto Body, no matter the excuse, they'll fix it for you. Look us up on the web, call or come by now. Make sure you pay attention. Watch out for that. Bob Morey's Auto Body. It's your car, it's your choice.
Choose wisely.
At BobMoreyAutobody.com.
Hello, I'm Jason Ho, General Manager of McClarty Daniel, Bentonville Ford. Wanting to go over with you your customer order experience at BentonvilleFord.com. What we've been able to do is we can now custom order your vehicle specific for you. You'll know everything about your vehicle. It's built by you, customized by an expert, and then sent to the manufacturer and built specifically to all those needs. And just like all e-commerce purchases, you're now in the driver's seat. Build your Ford today at BentonvilleFord.com.
There are memberships for all kinds of things today. But what about being a member of the family? What about being a member of the community? What about being a member of humanity?
At Grand Savings Bank, we believe that life is grand. We empower our team to support the needs of our local communities and are dedicated to delivering the very best financial expertise to our customers. Like you, we live here, and together we positively and powerfully impact our communities. With 11 locations serving Northwest Arkansas, Northeast Oklahoma, and the River Valley, we're proud to be your community bank. Come talk to us today at Grand Savings Bank, where life is grand. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Looking to sell your car, truck, SUV, motorcycle, or even RV? McClarty Daniel wants to buy your car. No trade-in or purchase required. It's as easy as 1, schedule an appointment at one of our 6 locations, 2, visit the dealership for a 15-minute appraisal, and 3, get paid. Visit McClartydaniel.com to make today your payday.
My house, I'm a fireman.
Owning a home means there is a time and place for everything. If you need money for your next home loan, let Rock Mortgage help you get into your new home fast.
At McClarty Daniel Buick GMC, we work on all makes and models. We are constantly checking the market and making sure that our prices are competitive. We have factory trained technicians, OEM parts for your vehicle. We have the equipment and tools specifically designed to work on your vehicle. Typically our schedule is same day or next day in some cases. Those professionals get work done timely and get you back on the road. You can schedule your service today at BentonvilleBuickGMC.com.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
You don't even know. I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Somebody save your soul, 'cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles. All these lovers got you losing control. You like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
At our house is tea time.
Owning a home means there is a time and place for everything. If you need money for your next home loan, let Rock Mortgage help you get into your new home fast.
Why do people do business with First Western? Because First Western builds relationships with their customers. They work to help you with your financial goals over all seasons of life. They are prompt and responsive. Plus, they offer banking, mortgage, insurance, and investment services. For a high level of service and financial partner who will listen and respond, try First Western. Online at firstwestern.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Insurance investment products are not FDIC insured.
At Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale, we understand that life is too short to spend hours in an ER waiting room. And we know that in an emergency, minutes really do matter. So our entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a clinical professional in 30 minutes or less, because we think you should spend less time waiting and more time feeling better. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge, only at Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale.
Your customer number, account number, and ID number.
Ever get the feeling you're treated like a number instead of a person?
You know the difference between these numbers? Can't help me at all?
Some places can make you feel like a number. Your bank shouldn't be one of them.
Maria, how are you doing?
At Legacy National Bank, we believe in relationships and taking the time to get to know you and your goals. You're never a number at Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here.
All right, we welcome you back to Rogers, Arkansas at Gate Stadium on the campus of Heritage High School, where the Bentonville Tigers are up big at halftime, 35-0. John McElroy, Donnie Payne. And Donnie, what a first half by the Bentonville Tigers. You know, we talked about in the pregame, the Rogers Heritage War Eagles with a 3-2 record on the season with a big win last week. First conference win in 33 games against Harbor. And the War Eagles came in tonight obviously feeling very, very good, as they should have been after the big win last week. But I'll tell you what, Bentonville, they came over here tonight to take care of business, and they certainly did that in the first half.
That's right, John. They had 7 possessions, 1 punt, and that last possession ended because of halftime with the ball on the 5-yard line. But the first 5 times Bentonville touched the ball, John, they put it in the end zone. 35-0 here at halftime. Josh has 4 rushing touchdowns. He may not get to touch the ball here in the second half, so it may be the first game he doesn't get to 100 yards. You know, I'm thinking he's a little bit short still, 100 yards rushing, but 4 touchdowns, which gives him 19 on the year, I think, already in 6 games. So,
yeah, and Donnie, correct me if I'm wrong right here, but Bentonville with a 35-point lead, the second half, the sportsmanship rule, the Arkansas Activity Association, is invoked here for the second half, so there will be a running clock. Now, there are stoppages in some situations. Donnie, talk about the running clock in the second half.
They can still stop it on first downs to move the chain, and they'll stop it for injuries or if a team calls a timeout. But other than that, if the ball incomplete passes, it should not stop. Running out of bounds shouldn't stop. So even for the first down, though, it'll just be a temporary stop, and then they'll wind it immediately. So yeah, the second half will last about 24 minutes. It'll be really close to 24 minutes.
Yeah, and, you know, what I expect Bentonville to do right here, Coach Grant I would expect he'd probably bring his starters out maybe for the first series, but after that first series, I think the starter, I think their work's going to be done for the evening. And just kind of an alert for you parents out there and family listening tonight. We expect to see a lot of young guys out there tonight, a lot of guys that play on JV, and we are going to do our very best to call out those names and numbers, get them the recognition they deserve. But just kind of bear with us, as it's going to be one of those nights where, Donnie, I think everybody that made the trip is going to get to play tonight.
Very well possible, John.
All right. Well, you can see, actually you can't see, but we can see here the Heritage War Eagles. They're coming back onto the field. They'll go through their warm-up period, and across the way, the Bentonville Tigers are exiting their locker room, and they're getting ready for their warm-up period. So we're going to go ahead and take a commercial break, and when we return, we'll be set for the second half of play here in Rogers. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching Bentonville Tiger football on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Hit the trails in the truck that's ready for anything. The Nissan Frontier is a midsize pickup that packs best in class horsepower, a can-do heavy frame, innovative tech, and more, all in one. Plus, it looks good, too. Find your Frontier at McClarty Daniel Nissan in Bentonville today.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
It was raining.
That teen was texting.
The deer was crossing. The guy was looking at his maps.
At Bob Morey's Auto Body, no matter the excuse, they'll fix it for you. Look us up on the web, call or come by now. Make sure you pay attention. Watch out for that.
Bob Morey's Auto Body. It's your car, it's your choice.
Choose wisely.
At BobMoreyAutoBody.com.
Hello, I'm Jason Ho, General Manager of McClarty Daniel, Bentonville Ford. Want to go over with you your customer order experience at BentonvilleFord.com. What we've been able to do is we can now custom order your vehicle specific for you. You'll know everything about your vehicle. It's built by you, customized by an expert, and then sent to the manufacturer and built specifically to all those needs. And just like all e-commerce purchases, you're now in the driver's seat. Build your Ford today at BentonvilleFord.com.
There are memberships for all kinds of things today. But what about being a member of the family? What about being a member of the community? What about being a member of humanity?
At Grand Savings Bank, we believe that life is grand. We empower our team to support the needs of our local communities and are dedicated to delivering the very best financial expertise to our customers. Like you, we live here, and together we positively and powerfully impact our communities. With 11 locations serving Northwest Arkansas, Northeast Oklahoma, and the River Valley, we're proud to be your community bank. Come talk to us today at Grand Savings Bank, where life is grand. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, we welcome you back here to Rogers, Arkansas, to Gates Stadium, where we are set now for the second half of play. Bentonville in command, 35-0, as the third quarter is about to get underway. John McElroy, Donnie Payne. Bentonville's been in command of this game from the get-go, Donnie, and as we talked about just a moment ago, there will be a running clock in the second half as the Arkansas Activities Association sportsmanship rule is in effect. Bentonville up 35 points. And Donnie, did you have some score updates to pass along from?
The only score that I've found an update on is Bentonville West and Rogers. It was West 14, the Rogers Mounties 0 at halftime. So lower scoring game than I was expecting. So watch the second half will be a big explosion offensively for both teams.
All right, well, you can see Logan Tomlinson trying to tee it up there. The wind, brisk wind coming out of the north. We see the flag over in the south end zone, and it is at attention right now. So Tomlinson approaches the ball, kick is away, and that one is going to sail out of the end zone. And the War Eagles will put it in play 1st and 10 from their own 20.
The only other score I see right now, John, is Fayetteville Southside tied 7-7.
Wow, that's kind of a surprise.
No score updates on Harbor Springdale right now.
And that one, I believe, is being played at Harmon Stadium in Fayetteville. So
they're playing at Razorback Stadium.
Oh, okay,
tonight.
Razorback Stadium tonight. All right, well, it'll be Carter Hensley, the Heritage quarterback. He'll get set to take the snap. High snap, he pulls it down, and kind of a little reverse there to number 1, but
Rivers Wiseman,
number 81, is not fooled on that one. He does a good job of staying at home right there, and it looks like no gain.
So they're going to give him back to the original line of scrimmage, it looks like.
Yeah, I thought for a moment maybe Wiseman dropped him for a loss, but they'll give him back to the 20. It'll be 2nd and 10. Twin receivers into the boundary, single receiver. That's not McNair. Single receiver to the left. Again, high snap. And this one goes to Amir Dingle, the running back. He'll carry it to the right side. And
he's going to lose. I think he's going to lose a yard, John. Yeah, they're putting him at the 19.
Yeah, I see the side judge here has kind of stepped back at the 19. So the War Eagles now on 3rd and 11. 3rd down and 11 from their own 19. Hensley got Dingle behind him at running back.
That's going to be a false start.
That's a false start. Looks like there was a lot of confusion from the get-go on that one.
And then everybody moved but the center.
Well, there was some confusion. There were 2 backs that went in motion and looked like one of them was going the wrong way, and they kind of reset. But I'm not so sure everybody was on the same page on that one. So they backed him up 5. It'll be 3rd down and 16. Hensley drops back. He's in his own end zone.
It was going to be a screen, but Bentonville read it, John.
And you're exactly right, Donnie. He was trying to set up that screen there in the middle, but Bentonville doing a really good job of recognizing that. Great job by the defense for Bentonville, and the War Eagles going to have to punt it away as Tillman McNair, the War Eagle punter, he'll stand in his own end zone to punt it away. Is that Q Brown back here?
Brown back.
Q Brown, number 13. He's going to set up around the War Eagle 45-yard line. McNair, it's partially blocked, and the ball is going to hit at the War Eagle 30. It'll roll to the 33-yard line, but it looked like that ball was partially blocked as McNair got it away, and Bentonville is going to have fantastic field position to start their first offensive possession of the second half.
John, I'm pretty sure that was number 81. It was Rivers that got that one too.
So 1st and 10 Bentonville, ball spotted at the 33-yard line. And that is Trevor Grant, number 6. He's dropping back. Grant's going to throw to his right. It's complete to number 12, Karsten Pate. And Trevor Grant now getting some action.
Yeah, and Christian Battles was in the lineup as the running back, John. Starting offensive line, starting receivers. The only difference is Battles and Grant in the backfield.
So Trevor Grant now on 2nd and 9. He's going to give the ball to Christian Battles. Battles trying to find his way around the right side. He'll cross inside the 30. He'll be driven out of bounds at around the 28. And that's going to make it 3rd down and call it 5, 3rd and 5.
So Carter Nye and Josh Ficklin's night probably over, John.
I would think so. Okay, so on 3rd and 5, Carson Pate, he'll be the single receiver into the boundary. Twin receivers out to the left. Grant takes a snap. He's dropping back. He's going to roll to his right. Now Grant's going to keep it up the middle. He's got some running room, and Grant's going to slide down inside the 20. They'll say they'll give him the
21, 19, sorry.
19-yard line. I was looking at the side judge on the far side. He was going to give him the 18, but he stepped back. So Trevor Grant picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and 10 Bentonville at the War Eagle 19. 2 tight ends. Grant takes a snap, play action, throws over the middle, complete to Luke Kuhn. Touchdown Bentonville. Trevor Grant to Luke Kuhn for 19 yards, and Bentonville extends its lead 41-0.
Nice throw by Trevor Grant there, John, and to Luke Kuhn, and Luke makes the catch for the big touchdown there for Bentonville.
Well, good to see those young men. Good to see Trevor Grant getting in there and getting this offense, operating this offense right here. So,
well, they're running the clock here on the extra point and should not be running on the extra point.
And a new kicker, that is number 60 for Bentonville, Sam Switzer, and the kick is good. So with 6 minutes, 53 seconds left to go, 3rd quarter play, Bentonville on top, 42-0. Back in a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Looking to sell your car, truck, SUV, motorcycle, or even RV? McClarty Daniel wants to buy your car. No trade-in or purchase required. It's as easy as 1, schedule an appointment at one of our 6 locations, 2, visit the dealership for a 15-minute appraisal, and 3, get paid. Visit McClartyDaniel.com to make today your payday.
All right, we are back here in Rogers, and number 53, Ryan Fernstrom, now doing the kicking duties, the kickoff duties for the Tigers. Kicked that one a little short, went out of bounds at around the 14-yard line. So a penalty flag thrown on the kick. And that will give the War Eagles the football at their own 35. So it'll be 1st and 10 War Eagles at their own 35. Seeing a lot of new faces now. A lot of new numbers on defense. See number 49 in there at the defensive line. That is Logan Robertson. Try to get these numbers called out when we can get them.
38-9.
Yeah, 38. That is A.J. Looney at outside linebacker. Hensley puts a man in motion. High snap. Goes to Amir Dingle over the right side. And Dingle is going to be tackled by number 48, Cohen Scott. Let's see who else gets off that pile. Number 49, Logan Robertson. Just mentioned his name. He comes up, gets in on the play. Caden York, number 10, in now.
41, Dax Horton in there now at middle linebacker also, sophomore.
So the defense for Bentonville pitching a shutout tonight. And, you know, I know those starters are over there rooting these guys on. They want to maintain that shutout. Hensley puts a man in motion. Give goes up the middle.
It was Dingle.
And Amir Dingle, he's going to carry it up to just past the 40-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd and call it 5. 3rd and 5 now for the War Eagles. Number 79, Giovanni Aguanagua in the game. On 3rd and 5, give goes to Dingle. Dingle is going to get past the 45. They'll give him forward progress out close to 46, and that'll be enough for a 1st and 10 War Eagles. A.J. Looney in to make the play for the Tigers. Quickly, Heritage gives it to Dingle once again.
I think they're going to have a penalty on Heritage,
think
John. They didn't. Not everyone was set.
And I think that's exactly right, Donnie.
Oh, well, their Heritage receiver was offside, so the play never happened.
Well, now they're walking it off against Bentonville.
Yeah, they called offsides on Bentonville, so it should have been a dead ball, no play.
And Heritage is up the line of scrimmage. Bentonville's defense was walking way back. Heritage is ready to go. Man goes in motion. Hensley gives to Dingle. Dingle is going to cut back to his left. He's going to get into Tiger territory down to around the 47-yard line. Number 92 now, Braxton Marveggio in the ball game for the Tigers. 2nd and short. Once again, Dingle up the middle. Amir Dingle is going to get just inside the 41-yard line of Bentonville, and quickly Heritage running tempo. Give it to number 5 once again. 5 breaks through the defensive line, and Amir Dingle is picking up the yards in chunks right now. He's going to get us down to around the 32-yard line. 1st and 10 Heritage. I'm sorry, you just stopped just short. It'll be 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2 now for Heritage. 23 comes in motion. Hensley takes a snap. Gives to Dingle over the right side, and Dingle is going to be tackled this time by number 10, Caden York, coming in there making the play.
Number 41 also, John, getting off the bottom of the pile.
Dax Horton.
Just a little short, it looks like.
Yeah, 3rd and short now for the War Eagles. Got about a half yard to pick up the first. Quarterback sneak by Hensley up under center. And Hensley's going to have the first down, and he's able to push the pile inside the 25-yard line. Clock rolling, 2 minutes, 45 seconds left to go, 3rd quarter play. Sportsmanship rule in effect. Hensley takes a snap.
Number 33 this time at running back.
That is Giovanni Garcia. And Garcia They're going to give him to just inside the 24-yard line. Short pickup on the play, 2nd and 9. Hensley drops back. He's looking to throw. He's looking in the end zone. He's got a man. Touchdown Heritage. That's Tillman McNair. And the War Eagles get on the scoreboard with a minute 35 left to go in the third quarter play. So it'll be number 29, Louis Gonzalez, on to attempt the point after. Gonzalez kicks up, and it is good. So with a minute 35 left to go, third quarter play, Bentonville 42, Heritage 7. Back in a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com. All right, we are back in Rogers here on the campus of Heritage High School. The Bentonville Tigers on top 42-7. The War Eagles getting on the board here with a minute 35 left to go in the third quarter play.
Order and restored down in Fayetteville, John. It's now 34-17 Fayetteville.
Wow.
At halftime.
Wow. So a game that was knotted up at 7-all, Fayetteville has found some life, and sounds like they've taken command of that game. Kick is away. It is taken by number 25 of Bentonville, and he is hit hard. That is Levi Robertson. Levi Robertson, the up back right there, hauled that one in, gets it out across the 30. Let's see where they spot it. Looks like they'll spot it right at the 31-yard line. That'll be Bentonville's ball, 1st and 10.
Now 21-0 West over Rogers out at Bentonville West.
So the Wolverines right now in command of that one over the 5-0 Rogers Mounties as Trevor Grant gets set. Take the snap. He gives to Christian Battles, number 4. Battles, he'll pick up a couple of yards on first down. It'll bring up, give him 3, it'll bring up 2nd and 7.
Bentonville's going to have to snap it one more time here in the third quarter.
Number 84, Hayden Oliver, comes in at the wide receiver position. Grant takes a snap. Give once again goes to Battles over the left side. Battles still on his feet. Is finally driven out of bounds. There is a flag that was thrown at the 34-yard line.
We're going to have a holding call on Bentonville, John.
And that is the call, holding on the Tigers. That'll be a spot of the foul penalty. It'll back it up to around the 24-yard line. And it will remain 2nd down. So the ball spotted at the 24, Donnie. Let's see, that's going to be, call that about 2nd down and 18. Grant takes a snap. Hands to Battles over the left side. Battles going to be run out of bounds. He lost yardage that time, Donnie. Got back to the 21, and that is the final play of the third quarter. We played 3 here in Rogers. The Tigers on top, 42-7. Back for the fourth quarter in a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
My house, I'm a fireman.
Owning a home means there is a time and place for everything. If you need money for your next home loan, let Rock Mortgage help you get into your new home fast.
At McClarty Daniel Buick GMC, we work on all makes and models. We are constantly checking the market and making sure that our prices are competitive. We have factory trained technicians, OEM parts for your vehicle. We have the equipment and tools specifically designed to work on your vehicle. Typically our schedule is same day or next day in some cases. Those professionals get work done timely and get you back on the road. You can schedule your service today at BentonvilleBuickGMC.com.
Okay, we welcome you back here to Rogers for the fourth quarter play. Bentonville on top 42-7 against Rogers Heritage. John McElroy, Donnie Payne. And a big night for the Tigers, both offensively, defensively. They've been in command of this one from the get-go. All right, as we start the fourth quarter play, it'll be 3rd down and 20 for Bentonville. Trevor Grant takes a snap. He's looking to throw.
Screen.
He's going to throw a screen pass that is complete.
That's Jonah Knapp.
Jonah Knapp, and Jonah Knapp's going to get across the 35 out close to the 37-yard line. It is going to be short of a first down. They'll give him forward progress out to the 38. But, Donnie, that's going to be about 3 yards shy of the first down, so it'll be 4th down for Bentonville.
Coach Cran's leaving the offense out there, John.
Actually, they marked that back at the 37, so it's going to be 4th, and that's closer to 5. 4th and 5 for Bentonville. Yeah, Trevor Grant's still out there. Christian Battles now checking into the ball game. 13 seconds on the play clock. They're going to have to do something quickly.
Timeout, Bentonville.
Yeah, Bentonville's going to take a timeout. Let's go ahead and take it with them back in a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
Even know I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Somebody save your soul, 'cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles, all these lovers got you losing control. You like a joy to me, a luxury, my sugar and gold.
Okay, we are back. Trevor Grant now under center. Give goes to Jonah Knapp up the middle.
Down.
First down yardage for Jonah Knapp. Nice play. It's just the fullback dive over the right side.
Came out in that I formation and just ran the fullback dive with Jonah.
All right, 1st and 10 Bentonville. They're going to another set of downs. Trevor Grant now going to center. I formation. Toss pitch to the right to Christian Battles. Battles trying to fight his way through, makes a man miss, but a host of other War Eagles come up to make the stop. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
See, we got 57, 64.
That's Phillip Mills along with Andrew Hellman.
63.
60,
Also in there.
Taz Goodman. Good to see Taz out there tonight. 2nd down and 10. I formation. Grant takes a snap. Play action. Rolls to his left. Fires. Incomplete. Pass intended for number 42, Jonah Knapp.
Had Jonah open, John. Just overthrew him a little bit.
Just kind of sailed it a little bit to his left. So to bring up 3rd down and 10 now for the Tigers.
See 68's out there on the offensive line for Bentonville now.
Yeah, that's John Brandenburg. And number 14, it looks like, that is Owen Gluck, has checked into the ball game for Bentonville as a wide receiver. Along with number 87, Parker Schatzman. Okay. So on 3rd down and 10, Grant drops back to pass. He fires. Incomplete. Pass was intended for number 26, John Finch. So that'll bring the punting unit on for the Tigers.
It is not Logan back to punt. I cannot.
Having a hard
Number
time.
ends in a 2. I can't see the other one.
If
Oh, it hit the
somebody
Heritage.
hit it.
It hit the
It hit
Heritage
a War
player.
Eagle.
Hit
Just
the
got to
Heritage
pick it
player.
up. Just got
Bentonville
to get
needs
on
to
it.
fall on it.
Well, there is a scrum for the football, as you can see there in the camera, but it looked like it hit a War Eagle kind of on the back of the heel.
It did,
Now,
Johnny.
Bentonville's indicating they've got it.
Yep, Bentonville's ball.
And
17 came out of there with it, John.
Number 17, that is Owen Crawford. Owen Crawford comes up with the football for Bentonville, and the Bentonville offense got 4 new downs.
And the ball hit the Heritage player right in the back of the leg. Number 89 coming in at tight end.
Trevor Grant now, pistol formation.
21 running
Give
back.
goes to Jaden Spears. Spears make a few people miss there in the middle of the defense, and Spears is going to get about a 5-yard pickup up to the, call it 34-yard line, 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5 now, Bentonville.
Phillip Mills is in at center. You have 63 and 64 on the left-hand side.
Taz Goodman and Andrew Hellman. Grant takes a snap. Give goes to Spears. And Spears this time is going to be bottled up. Short gain on the play. It'll bring up 3rd down. Call it 4. So clock rolling. 7 minutes, 14 seconds.
And 56. That was the last new offensive lineman I couldn't get. I just saw his number.
Caleb Schwager. Hope I'm getting that name right. On 3rd and 4 now for the Tigers. Grant takes a snap. He rolls to his left. He fires a screen complete to number 89 for Bentonville. That's going to be very close, Donnie, to the first down yardage, but I think he stopped just about a yard short. Number 89, that was Braylon Hardrick on the reception from Trevor Grant, but it will be 4th down and about a yard and a half to pick up for the first down. So Grant is going to put Jaden Spears behind him in the offset pistol formation. Grant takes a snap. Give goes to Spears on the left side. Spears I think he's got the first. Yeah, he's got the first down. Stayed on his feet.
There's a flag down, though, John.
Oh, boy.
The chain gang is already moving the marker, the chains they should not have.
Well, let's see what they call here. Bentonville's huddle is kind of walking back, so.
They're going to call another hold.
Yeah, that's going to be a holding call. And, yeah, the side judge over there is going to have to.
Well, they've got the chains are all screwed up. It should be like, no, they're moving. Oh, my gosh. The chain gang has messed all the chains up. It should be. The first down marker should be back by closer to the 30, not down at the 25. They have messed the entire chains up on the sideline.
Yeah, they're calling it 4th down. Donnie, what would you say? 4th down, about 18?
It should be 4th down. It should only be, it should be repeating the 4th down. But the first down marker should be at the 29, not the.
That's right. Yeah, you're right.
24. They've got the whole chains messed up over here, and coaches.
Right. The line to gain prior to that play, you're right, Donnie, was the 29-yard line.
Yeah,
but
so
now the line to gain is the 24.
Yeah, the coach is calling a timeout. They've got to get the chains right. The chains are way off.
Well, and what happened
was
the chain gang on the far side, they actually they thought it was a first down, and they started moving the chains before they realized there was a penalty. And so, I think Coach Grant and Bentonville coaches kind of want an explanation right there.
Yeah, the first down marker should be at the 29, not the 24. They're making it 5 yards farther than it should be because they moved the chains when they shouldn't have.
Well, it would have been a spot of the foul penalty, a holding call, which the spot of the foul was actually probably beyond the first down marker. So would it, if you if you go ahead, that means it go back to the 4th down in like 9 or
right.
Yeah,
correct.
okay.
So they still haven't gone over and talked to the chain. They're making our first down longer, or to pick up the first down is off by 5 yards.
Well,
And
now
the referees are talking about it again.
Yeah, they're having a discussion. You know, it's 42-7, 5 minutes, 19 seconds left to go on a running clock. Get it set and let's go.
Maybe they're going to move the chains here because
I think that's what's going to happen, Donnie.
They've got to. It should be the first down marker should be at the, like I said, the 29-yard line, not all the way. There they go. Now they're finally going to fix the chains.
Okay. Well, that's good. In the
fourth
end,
and 10.
Yeah, in the end,
Like
they've got it
it's supposed to
right.
be.
4th and 10. Trip receivers to the right side of the formation. Single receiver into the boundary. Trevor Grant now. He'll set up in the offset pistol. Grant takes a snap. He's going to roll to his right. He's got a man complete. That's Christian Battles. Battles going to be hit at the 40, and he is going to be taken down well short of first down yardage. So it will be a turnover on downs, and the War Eagles, they will take over at their own 38-yard line with 5 minutes, 4 seconds left. And as soon as they get the ball set for play, this clock will start rolling again. I'll tell you what, the time to figure out kind of where the change should be, I think that took longer than third quarter of play, Donnie.
Yeah. Heritage is sending their starting offense back out there, John.
So 1st and 10 Heritage. 1st and 10 Heritage from their own 38-yard line. Carter Hensley drops back. He's going to fire deep. He's going for it all, and it is almost picked off
82 in
by
coverage.
number 82, Noah Nunnally. Noah Nunnally had great coverage on that play, and Donnie, I really thought 82, Noah was going to come down with that one.
John, he definitely had he had inside leverage and made a good play on that ball.
J.J. Lockett was the intended receiver for Heritage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Man comes in motion. Hensley's going to give to Dingle around the right side. Dingle's trying to find some running room. And he is run out of bounds again by number 82, Noah Nunnally. He'll pick up 6, close to 7 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd down, call it 4.
The Bentonville player had a chance at him in the backfield, John. He just got picked off at the last second by a Heritage blocker.
Man comes in motion. Hensley takes a snap. Give goes to Dingle up the middle. And Dingle going to be tripped up short of first down yardage. Give him a yard on the play. Looked like he had a pretty good hold, Donnie, but that's going to be 4th down. That's a long 2 or a short 3, whatever you want to call it.
Just can't jump off sides here. All these young guys out on defense.
And Dingle gets the snap.
And
He's going to get across midfield. He'll pick up close to 6 yards on that. 1st and 10 War Eagles. Now under 3 minutes left to go in the ball game. Hensley drops back. He's going to fire deep. He's going for Tillman McNair. McNair had a little separation right there, but Hensley overthrows him. Incomplete, 2nd down and 10. Well, Donnie, the Tigers return home next week as the Fayetteville Bulldogs will come to Tiger Stadium to take on the Bentonville Tigers. Donnie, it sure will be good to be home again.
Yes.
Hensley gives to Dingle. Dingle finds room up the middle. Give him 5 on the carry. It'll be 3rd down and 5. Heritage running tempo inside of 2 minutes. Give again, goes to Dingle, and he is taken down. I think that was 33. Yeah, 33 for Bentonville. That was Daniel McCoy.
41 got off the running back also. Another Dax Horton.
Yeah. Great job at Daniel McCoy. So lost a yard. That's going to be 4th and 6 now for Heritage. Hensley drops back, and he fires, almost intercepted by number 10, Caden York. Oh, Donnie, I thought Caden York was going to come down with that one.
Turnover on downs, John. So Bentonville defense that got a stop there at that time. And now Bentonville's got, they didn't even stop the clock. They're rolling it.
Yeah.
Bentonville's going to have to snap at one time maybe.
Yeah, we're inside a minute with this one, and going to be a short bus ride, but a happy bus ride home for the Bentonville Tigers.
Yeah, they just started the play clock, so we're going to have to snap at one time.
It's Trevor Grand. He'll take the snap. He hands to Jonah Knapp, and Jonah, boy, he's a hard runner. He's going to cross midfield. 36 seconds left on the game clock. Play clock just starts. Bentonville doesn't have to snap it again. And Donnie, that's going to be the last play of the game, as looks like Bentonville's offense is going to remain content just to let the clock run out. And so your Bentonville Tigers will go to 5-1 overall, but more importantly, 3-0 in 7A West Conference play as the final seconds tick away, 42-7 over the Heritage War Eagles. Well, Donnie, as you can see the teams coming across to meet each other at midfield. Donnie, final thoughts on tonight's game against the Heritage War Eagles.
Well, John, the Bentonville offense came out in the first half and did whatever they wanted to do, and they put this game away early, 35-0 at halftime. So had the running clock in the second half. They were able to punch in another touchdown. Luke Coons with a reception to make it 42-0, and controlled the ball on both sides. Heritage really didn't get any drive established until their touchdown drive against Bentonville's JV players out there, John. So just Bentonville did what they wanted to do on both sides of the ball tonight.
Yeah, I thought it was a complete performance by Bentonville tonight. And, one of the things, Heritage coming off that big win last week, one of the things you kind of worry about is letting the team hang around. But Bentonville came out, did what they needed to do, took care of business, and they come away winning big tonight, 42-7. All right, that's going to do it for tonight's ball game. Bentonville victorious 42-7. We hope you join us again next week. We'll be on the air at 6:45 at the Bentonville Tiger pregame show and 7 o'clock kickoff between the Bentonville Tigers and the Fayetteville Bulldogs. Before we go, I'd like to thank my live stream student crew tonight, Catherine Lopez on the production board, Sophia McMood and Emily Payne down with the field shots, and our camera shot up top, Ben Nickley. Like to say, as always, thank you. Couldn't do it without him. For Donnie Payne, I'm John McElroy. Until next week, have a great weekend. So long, everyone.